Hello, 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 and welcome to Nothing Left to Do But Win, episode 59. Y'all believe it's episode 59? Bruh, can you believe it's episode 59?
I mean, it's what we going on 2 years?
Something like that.
It's close to.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been good, just working. The
Julius
baby,
is always working.
the baby keeping me active. You know.
You know what? I'm glad to see you not working for once because you always at work.
Hey, listen, I was there earlier.
Oh, you.
Hey, listen, every day.
I ain't mad at it. Keep yourself out of trouble. And you
Exactly.
know what? Don't cuss me out. I still got your shirt sitting top of my workstation. I love you though.
Love you
Oh,
too.
hopefully we get it out this week because I'm
Look,
pushing
look.
out a bunch of stuff.
So here's the thing, right? By the time I get it, I'll be able to wear it and show it off instead of wearing it under a hoodie because it's the winter time.
So if I hear you correctly, you're going to actually wear that to work and let people see that.
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
work in the meat department. I'll just leave it like
I understand. You the meat man. Um, is what it is. Congratulations.
that.
But I got a lot to talk about and I want to get the show started. So let's bring up one of my favorites. Um Miss Charmaine, how are you, boo?
I am doing wonderful.
I'm so glad to see you. I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen each other.
Seeing each other, yes. Spoken to each other, no.
No, because we talk all the time. We talk all the
Yes,
time.
yes.
The group chat is a little filthy, but
Look, that
but
gonna
it
never
is what it is.
and never get leaked.
But
Never.
oh my God. If that got leaked, Jesus. Uh,
Crazy.
and who else we got? My favorite aggressive friend. Hey, boo.
What up, y'all?
How are you today?
I'm fine. How y'all doing?
Are your coworkers watching?
Oh,
Can
yeah,
they
right
hear
there,
me?
right there.
Can
No,
they hear me?
No,
Oh,
here,
Good.
is that ugly man at the door?
Is the ugly man at the door is crazy.
No, he a creep. That's why he the ugly man. He's a creep. So,
hey, what's something? Isn't
whatever.
it under the
So I have a question for y'all. Um, when dating somebody, would you do a background check on them?
Um, so I feel like with my past experiences, I should have, because there's been a couple of nut cases that
Wackadoos?
slip through the cracks. But you live and you learn. But yeah, I like it. If I was out there looking, yeah, I'm doing background checks because yeah, like it's a lot of crazies out there.
You ain't never lied. How would you feel if somebody did a background check on you?
Hey, go for it. You know what I mean? I'm open about
You ain't got nothing to hide.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
Background checks, okay.
You listen, you gonna find some shit, but it ain't gonna be nothing too crazy, but
Is it something that somebody should be concerned about?
nah, nah,
Okay.
not at all. But I have a record, so
I mean, at this point in life, who don't?
just know I ain't hard to find. You all you need is my middle name and yeah, I-
Is what it is.
the state of New Jersey. I'm not too hard to find.
Mm. How about you, Charmaine? Would you do a background check? And how would you feel if someone did a background check on you?
oh, I'm boring, so they ain't gonna find out on me. Yeah, I'm boring. So they
Right.
like, oh, she don't do nothing. I've never done a background check while dating somebody. I did afterwards because I see them red flags and I'm like, hold up, what was I missing or something? But I've never dated nobody that did no wild shit. So I mean, yeah, no.
I ask because I do them. I do them all the time. Anybody
But what if something like is not on there that they didn't get caught for? Like
that too, but I definitely do them. So if there is, I know what I'm dealing with. Now, if they ain't get caught for it, then oh well. And hopefully they don't be like on that weird type time with me. But I definitely do them. Anybody that I've ever dealt with, I do it on them. I do it on their family because you do a background check and all the list of relatives and known associates come up. Listen, I do it on the family. The last person I dated, I did it on the brother, the sister, the father, and the mother. I did. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, I know what. I'm gonna just pass you information if I need it then, because I don't got the energy or patience to do all of that. So I'm gonna just say,
I am signed up for the service. Okay, I'm doing background checks on everybody. I pay a monthly fee, so I can do it. Listen, I do it on people at church.
You just nosy. You just nosy.
No. Because see, it's weird outside. And people, I had to find out the hard way how weird people can actually be. So I'm doing background checks on everybody. And I mean everybody. If you are interested in being in any kind of situation with me, just understand a background check is going to be run on you and anybody that's close to you. Because if the people around you are weirdos and you know about it and you cool with it, that says a lot about you.
Yeah, you can't. You are the company you keep. So you around weirdos. Hey, you just as weird, buddy.
I'm concerned about that you feel comfortable being around weirdos. And I mean, like if you got like a little drug charge, a little weed charge or something like that, it ain't that bad. But if you got kidnapping charges and you on a run for weird things, yeah, that's something I feel like I should know. Let me tell you the other reason why I do it. My sister met this guy and he seemed totally normal. He was nice, polite, like a gentleman and all that. And they met up and went on a date. And that's when it got weird. And she pretty much, because he was being weird, she waited for him to get out the car. She locked her doors and just drove off and left him there. And she was like, yo, something don't seem right about this dude. And she looked him up. This nigga was on a run from North Carolina for a hit and run. And he had all type of drug charges and drug trafficking charges. Do background checks. Everything might not come up, but something will.
I'm gonna tell you this now. I ain't doing no background check. But I will say, I don't do a background check, and luckily, I've been lucky enough to not have ran across nobody who did no ill will crazy stuff. But my little antennas be antennaing. So that one little, if I think you a weirdo, I ain't talking to you no more. That's it. I'm just not gonna talk to you no more because I don't got time for it.
See, the issue is women can conceal it better than men. Like,
yeah,
if we weird, we weird. Like, no, I mean,
y'all can't hide it. Like, it's hard for y'all to hide it.
It just is what it is. But women can conceal that crazy until the last moment.
Especially if guys get like not nervous, but if they're like, I don't know, you can just tell when they start being weird. Like, stop, like, calm down, stop. You acting weird right now. Calm down.
You can be in a whole relationship with a woman and she won't show you that crazy side until you ready to leave it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I believe in this is who I am. For the most part, I'm sweet, I'm loving, I like to take care of people. But if you take me there, I will bust all the windows out your car and slash your tires and cuss your mother dirty. So if you know that up front, you can choose if you actually want to deal with me or not.
Touche.
That's what it is. That's just what it is. Um, I believe in honest and open communication, and I feel like it should be that way, so people know who they get into, who they dealing with. It's when you don't know who you dealing with is when shit get a little weird, and you find out the hard way.
You know how many more happier relationships there would be if people was like that up front?
Listen,
It-
because you are who you are anyway. You might as well just come out and let people see who you are, and they can decide if they want to deal with it. Because let me tell you something: if you crazy, I guarantee you there's somebody who don't mind that crazy.
But I want to see that on day 1 or 2. Don't wait until down the line. I want to see that up front.
Because like I said, somebody don't mind that
crazy. If I want to deal with it, I'll deal with a little crazy. But if you're on that, I'm gonna be outside your window, stalking you tight, taking pictures.
Let me know that now.
Let me know that now.
Let me know if you are obsessive.
So I can make sure that I got you blocked good.
And that's another reason why I don't let nobody know where I live. Yeah. Nobody. Because I don't need you showing up outside my doorstep looking in my window from across the street. Like that ain't it.
On your address, just if they have your phone number and stuff is in your name, right?
Nowadays,
that's why I give them the other number.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 phone numbers. I have 2 phone numbers. Because let me tell you, I was dealing with this guy and his ex-girlfriend. I don't know if they was on the same phone plan together and they broke up, whatever it was. She could have still been his girlfriend. But she got my phone number because that person had my real number. And she was calling it. And I'm just like, because you know how sometimes those out-of-state numbers call and they don't say nothing and it'd just be like a scam likely or a weird bill collector. So I thought that's what it was. I had got the same call a couple times. I just like, it ain't no big deal. And then he told me, he was like, look, she found your number. She called you. Did you used to live XYZ? And da-da-da. I said, what? Okay, now you're blocked. Now you're blocked because no, we're not doing any of that. If she can't let go, that's your problem and not mine. If y'all still together, that's your problem and not mine. You're not going to make it mine. So background checks, make sure the people you dealing with ain't crazy. Now, let me share this with y'all. I talked about this in the back chat, but I posted this to my socials and I got so many responses. It was crazy. On TikTok alone, I have like 300 responses to this. So last week, I was supposed to be going on a date with this guy. We had been talking for like 2 weeks. Our schedules never aligned until they did. So, so once we did get together, I'm like, all right, you live 20 minutes away. I live 30 minutes away. We were supposed to meet up at 6. I get there at 6:05 and I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, all right, maybe a few minutes late. I text him at 6:15 and I'm like, hey, is everything okay? Where are you? He texted me back at 6:30 to say, oh, I'm running late. Go inside, order appetizers and a drink. I'll be there by 7. So I was like, no, thank you. Let's reschedule. I've already been sitting here since 6. He was like, no, I'm on my way. I was like, no, thank you. I'm just going to go on home.
I didn't back at that point. Like, no shit, Sherlock. I can tell you late. Like,
listen, this man was like, listen, I'll send you a cash app. I'll pay for your gas. If you want to go inside and eat or go somewhere else to eat, I'll do that. And I was like, no, you don't have to. He sent that cash app. I wasn't sending it back. I done told you not to do it. You sent it. Thank you. And that was that. Right. He texted me the next day and was like, I'm sorry that happened. How you doing? This, that, and the third. And I didn't respond. He texted me again and was like, well, when are we going to reschedule? I would love for us to go out. And I said to him, no, thank you. I don't want to invest any more of my time into this situation. I really feel a way that you kept me waiting. And it took for me to ask you what was going on. and then you were going to have me waiting for an hour. He sends this long paragraph telling me how he's such a good man and I'm missing out. And this is why women are typically single, because they don't want to give a good man a chance. So I blocked him. And I posted that to social media, and there were a lot of mixed reactions. Most of the men were like, no, you should have gave that man a second chance because you accepted his cash app and it wasn't that deep. A lot of the women were like, yeah, you did right. But some of them was like, no, you wrong. You should have gave that man a second chance, and stuff happens, this and the third. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. So first, I want to ask you, AK, what do you think? Do you think I was wrong, or do you think I should have gave that man a second chance?
All right, so I play devil's advocate. I can see both sides, right? Because I can see the because that was your first time linking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you really didn't get a chance to know him, to meet him, yada yada yada. But first, you only get one shot at a first impression, and your first impression was you being late, and not only you being late, you being kind of inconsiderate with it, because you could have let me know ahead of time. Like I said, if I'd have got that text at 6, what time you said the text came?
I sent him a text at 6:15. He texted me back at 6:30.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be 6 o'clock, right? Yeah.
Yep.
If you text me back at 6:30 and say, yeah, my bad, I'm running late. Yo, no shit. Like, I could tell you running late. I'm already on my way back to the crib at that point. Like, so I get it. Like, but at the same time, like I said, you didn't really get a chance to meet him, but the way he responded, like that's not helping his chances. You know what I mean? Because he could have, as the kids would say, rizzed it up a little bit, He could have made it a little smoother to where, you probably would have gave him another shot. But instead, he just like, damn, I'm the prize. You missing out. And that ain't the way. That ain't the way. But like I said, at the end of the day, I know your situation personally. So I know time is precious. Like we you know what I mean? So we not wasting no time. Like if you gonna tell me we're gonna be here at a certain time, we're gonna be at a certain time, we're gonna respect each other's time. I got kids. So if I got spare time, like you gotta respect my spare time, because it's only but a small frame I got. So for you to, if he would have said he was running late, exactly, a heads up, a forewarning, instead of just waiting until you already late to say, yeah, nah, I mean, my bad, I'm gonna be late,
And see, that's the thing for me. Had he communicated, I'm saying, I'm running late, I would have went in there, no problem. But my issue is, you knew at 5:55, at 5:45, you were going to be late. I should not have had to ask you what was going on.
Exactly.
What you think, Charmaine? Oh, look at her face.
I think in the space I am now, I would have blocked him only because of the response, talking about I'm a good man, this, that, and the third, but like yada yada yada. I think that's what would have made me block him. But honestly, I think I probably would have gave him another chance, because 1, it is our first time meeting. 2, we have been talking for 2 weeks. 3, you just don't know what happens. You know what I'm saying? And if he really was just trying to waste your time, I don't think he would have sent that cash app. I don't think he would have I think I would have tried to give him another chance. Not saying right away, not saying I'll hit you and let you know when. But once he sent that last message, yeah, he had to go.
Because that was
the
weird
behavior. Yeah, that was the weird behavior.
Like, he pretty much was like, yeah, I'm just that nigga. Like, and that was weird.
If he didn't send that message, I would have gave him another chance. I'd have been like, you messed up, and let me tell you, your second time better have outdone what you was going to do the first time. Like, I would have been popping my junk, but I would have gave him another chance. But that message, yeah.
And like Duke said, give her a chance to go elsewhere and kill time instead of looking lonely and dumb. That whole time you were sitting there waiting for him, you could have been doing something else, you know.
I could have been in
I wouldn't have
H&M or
sat there
Old
that
Navy or
long.
something.
I wouldn't have sat there that long as it is.
Yeah, like I said, we
Right,
were supposed to meet up at 6, and you hit me up. We were supposed to meet up at 6. I hit you at 6:15, and you didn't respond by then. When you hit me at 6:30, I'm already in my car driving back home. You know what I mean? Because at that point, you don't respect my time enough to at least let me know. Like you said, anything can happen. I get it. Like I've been on my way places. Y'all know for a year straight, I was having tire problems. You know what I mean?
You in that tire.
Shit happens. I get it, you know, but communication, like good, not just good men, adults know how to communicate properly. You know, adults know how to say, hold on, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit late, you know. I don't know if you made it already or if we, you know, but just know I'm gonna be a little bit late. Something. But you ain't say nothing, and then you waited until you was already late to say, oh, I'm gonna be late. And then when you got no response, you want to send a sassy. This is why women calling us sassy, because you want to I'm the prize and you missing out. You don't even know
that
me.
part would have pissed me off. Like that was uncalled for. That part was.
And that's why he got blocked, because it was. I felt like that was weird.
Yeah,
and you know what really pissed me off? He never even said, "Oh, I'm stuck in traffic," or you know, I got pulled up. Like nothing. Just I'll be there by 7. Excuse me. No, that's not going to work. And the other reason is I didn't want it to be a situation where, say we do end up rocking out with each other. Every time you do something wrong and I get mad, you throw a couple dollars my way and be like, here, take this and shut up. Because that don't work for me. That don't work for me.
Respectfully.
So yeah, it was a no. But people were really saying, because you know, he sent me the Cash App and I accepted it, I should give him another chance. And I'm like,
I mean, if you told him no, you don't need it, you don't want it, and he sent it anyway, like I said, that's a donation at that point. Like that's how I look at it. If I tell you I don't need something, you give it to me anyway, it's because you donated it. Out of the kindness of your heart, and I appreciate it. It will go towards the tank or something to eat. You know what I mean? But thank you for your donation.
Did. That's exactly what I used it for. I put gas in my tank, went to the diner, got me some wings and a salad, and cool. But the more when I got home, the more I sat there and thought about it, I was like the audacity. Like, why did you think I was going to sit there and wait for you for an entire hour?
Because you did. Because you did.
I did not. I went home at 6:31. I drove off. 6:31. I drove off. What was the Cash App enough to come? Yes, it was. He sent me a $75 Cash App. Yes, he did. That's why I filled up my tank and went to go eat. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you for the donation.
Right.
Duly appreciate it.
And I certainly did. But you know, is what it is. And that was the situation. So, you know, whatever. Let me play this video along the lines of what you said, AK. Of him thinking he was the prize. Where is it? I know it's still in there. I have so many videos in here, it's ridiculous.
If you feel like you are a prize and somebody should be like happy to be next to you, cool, right? But in a relationship, I'm never the prize. And honestly, damn, I don't even want to take it there, bro, because we're being ignorant. But what does God say? God say, he who finds a wife finds a what?
Good thing and favor.
So what are we talking about? You're the prize? No, you gay. You gay. That's what you are. So yeah, in the absence of a woman, yes, you could be the prize. But a lot of times, a lot of men, again, when they're using this word, it be in the presence of a woman, it be to negate a woman. No.
Yeah, to demean her.
In my relationship, my woman is the prize.
No, but you want to know what that is, bro?
Niggas be gay. Sorry, that's what it is.
No, we're not saying
you
that.
You feel me? Niggas be wanting to be bad bitches these days.
No, niggas do be wanting to be bad bitches these days. Why. And they're gonna sit here talking about some, you a simp, this. No, you a bad bitch.
Yeah.
And you need to sit your bad bitch ass aside and go sit the fuck down so the real man can really step up to the front. You bitch ass. That's really what it need to be. You dumb ass nigga. What are you talking about? You supposed to be on man time talking about some, I'm the prize. You might as well strut when you walk your whole ass nigga.
Nigga, you was a bitch. He's a bad bitch.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
No.
nigga?
So you not the prize in your relationship, AK?
Look. I hold it down, right? I wouldn't say I'm the prize, but I'm damn sure I'm not the prize. I'm the box that the prize comes in.
Well, okay then. All right then. Well, that's on that. Charmaine.
No, I like it. I like
Is
that.
the dude you with the prize?
Cool.
No, I'm just hypothetically. If the man that you would he be a prize?
No.
And why is that?
I mean, I can't speak for a man. I just know what, as a female, what I am, as a man, what he is. Men hunt for prizes, they compete for prizes. Not saying that he would be in competition with anybody else because he already has the prize, right? But we're a combination deal. He did his due diligence to get me. So he courted me, he did all of that good stuff to get the prize, which is me. Got it. That's it. But when he's by himself, of course he's the prize. Of course.
I will say this though, I'm not a prize, but I am a gem because I'm a very rare man. There's not a lot of men out there like me.
Yeah, see, I'll take that. I could be the prize, you could be the gym. It doesn't matter. You know,
I ain't mad at it.
I'm made out of 100% husband material.
See, but he said he's not the prize because he's a man. A man is something different than the prize. You know what I'm saying? He received the prize. He received the gift that probably everybody else wanted, but he got it. So he got the prize. That's it.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Where is it at? Do you remember this one? This was what you said.
Are you? I mean, can I even ask you this? Was you willing to compete for your wife?
There is no competition, and there never was any competition. If I'm pursuing, then I'm pursuing. I ain't worried about nobody else because they ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? There is no competition. You can make all the faces you want, Rashida. You can make all the faces you want. There is no competition. It's a one-on-one around here. Hold on.
Wait. What's this?
I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a gem. There is not another man in the world like me. There'll never be another man in this world like me. I'm gonna raise my sons to be better men than me, but there will never be another me.
That's on that.
There is no competition.
I love it. And I can say from what I've known of you, you really are everything that you say you are. You are a loving husband. You love your wife. You love your kids. And you really are what I would consider to be a good man. So
I've known
talk to you.
He is what he is.
And you know what about that man? He gonna go to work. He gonna go to work all the time.
His wife should have been like, my husband at work. It don't matter. My husband at work.
Right. My husband got 2 jobs.
Just because.
Look, that's why his name Julius to the back chat. My husband got 2 jobs. Oh man. But okay, I wanted to show y'all something that I found quite interesting. This was something that Michael B. Jordan had to say about women on the first date. Michael B. Jordan says he loses all respect for women after being intimate on the first date. Now,
shut up.
When I first read that, I'm like, now, does he mean after being intimate with him on the first date? Because if that's what he meant, like, that's a little odd. Like, oh, if she has sex with me on the first date, I'm gonna lose all respect for her. And I'm like, but she didn't have sex by herself, my nigga. Like, she had sex with you, or you had sex with her. So, is it only her not due respect? Like,
See, I
I
don't
don't
go
know.
on dates right away though. So me and this person would have been talking for a month probably or two before we even actually go out on our first date. Because I don't want my time to be wasted and I don't want yours to be wasted. So we're gonna make sure we're on the same page of what's going on before we make any plans. I don't want to be in public and something go left and then who is that?
I don't know. Mr. Insert name here. I don't know who that is, but thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
We are allowed to talk about it on YouTube.
There are certain things that we can't say, but this conversation it's okay. But yeah, I don't know. Like, before I meet up with you, I feel like I want to get to know you as much as I can, because I don't want to get there and then I just be like, ew.
I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna get back in my car and I'm gonna leave.
Hey.
So that's why I don't rush to go out on dates and stuff, because I don't have time to do that. No. No. And then nowadays you might get punched in your face.
That.
Or follow to your car and punch in your face. I don't got time for all of that.
Because dudes is out here hitting women in the face with bottles because they are uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always say, I tell y'all this on here all the time, give that man your number, smile and be as polite as you can. Because what you're not going to do is hit me in my face with a bottle. What you're not going to do is spit in my face, because I'm not about to be out here arguing with you either. Yeah, this is my number. Go ahead and have it. Call me right now so I can save your number. All that. All that. I ain't about to do it. So how do you feel about that, what he said, AK?
Yo, okay, so here's the thing, right? I'm a guy. I've also spent my 20s let's say exploring, for lack of better terms.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't judge nobody for nothing, because I've waited, you know. I've dealt with there was this female I dealt with. We were dealing with each other for like 3 or 4 months, I think. And that entire time I wasn't doing that. You know what I mean?
On purpose?
On purpose. She was just like, yeah, she just wanted to wait, whatever. Me thinking I'm in love, whatever.
Yeah, you really liked her, because ain't no way you was just
got it that first time, and I was like, nah, that's not right. it just wasn't hidden, and so, you know what I mean, after a couple more times, it just was like, this is what I waited for. Like, so I don't judge anybody, you know what I mean, because like, okay, so here's the thing, right? As a guy, it don't matter. Like, I get mine. Y'all have way more to risk when it comes to sex, and when it comes to meeting a guy and having sex with him for the first time. I have way more to worry about. You know what I mean? As far as not being satisfied, like way more shit y'all gotta deal with. Like I said, as guys, we can just get ours and get ours. So I'm an advocate for women saying, all right, cool, on the first date, let me test this out, just so I don't waste. Remember women used to have them like 90-day rules or 60-day rules, whatever, when they used to just make niggas wait. You making niggas wait until you finally get the dick and it's whack.
I'm gonna exit that part of the conversation.
Know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm an advocate for trying on the first date, and I ain't judging. Know what I mean? Get you a little sample, like we in the mall, call it a day. Know what I mean? You know where to take it from there. And like I said, I keep telling y'all, I'm a high advocate for not wasting your time. Like,
So let me ask you this. If you get with a girl and the box is trash, are you telling her?
Yeah. At this point in my life, yeah. When I was in my 20s, nah. I just
So how do you start that conversation?
listen. First of all, okay. So okay, as a woman, as women, like, let's be real. If you have sex with a man, how do you know he's been satisfied?
How
I'm
do you,
going
I
off
mean, other than
expressions
the
and
obvious?
facial expressions, and I don't.
So if
Y'all,
you're going off facial expressions and, like, you know, and after it's done, nigga's just sitting there, he's silent, he ain't even really talk. He done put his clothes on, like
That's how
no
I know
word,
he
like,
did. It wasn't what it wasn't hitting for nothing. If
boom.
that's what it is, that's how I know.
That's how the conversation starts. Because you're gonna be curious. Know what I mean? Are you not gonna ask the question? Are you not gonna, what's wrong?
oh, is that obvious? Because I've done that before. So is that the case? Wait, because I'm
I tell you get on my nerves.
Wait, oh, because
Oh
I never
my
really
God.
told nobody like, yo, your stuff is just trash. It's just
Something
like,
you don't have to.
you
You
got to
like
leave.
so here's the thing, right? Sex is an extremely, like, it's more than just a physical thing. Like, it is there is a connection that happens, right? So directly afterwards, that connection is being severed. So there is still a small connection, and those feel like you can feel, like I said, you know what I mean?
If I gotta come back and use my rose afterwards, that's how I know. I'm just.
And as a man, if I'm sitting there and I'm thinking I don't laid it down, I go to get you the warm towel and I come back and all I hear is the barbershop going. You know what I mean?
Keep mine under my pillow.
Okay,
but I'm
so this ain't this. I was gonna say something, but this
never
ain't
mind. Yeah.
Go ahead and say it.
Me, I'm the dude who that's in action while I'm in it. Now, I mean, we tag team
Oh, so
partners,
y'all using
like,
that together?
tag team champions, yeah. Know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, this ain't the pop for that.
After Dark Pod coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. That Patreon. But
Man,
yeah,
listen.
the conversation starts from the actions of me, like if it was good, like, first of all, I'm probably curled up on you.
You laying down with your arms spread out, just laying there.
Probably still in it, know what I mean? Just lay it up on you, know what I mean? Just, hey, what's up, know what I mean? You know?
So let me ask you this as a man. Let me ask you this as a man. Now, I've been with a guy, right? And I felt like, he did his big one and so did I. Afterwards, that nigga was like, and he fell asleep. So I'm like, I feel like, and he did this more than once. So I'm like, maybe he enjoyed it, maybe not. He keep coming back, so I would assume, you know what I mean?
No. Oh yeah, the nigga didn't leave. The nigga fell asleep right there. Listen, I've been dead tired. Listen, I've been dead ass tired. Got off an 8-hour shift, going to take a 30-minute, 40-minute drive to go get some, and left directly afterwards. Like, dead tired. Like, left directly afterwards. Like,
the bad thing is when you want them to leave and they won't leave.
And they won't, yeah. But see, you know what? You know how I alleviated that? I go over there.
Exactly.
That right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't come to my crib. I go to yours so I can leave when I'm
like,
ready.
wait, hold up. No. I'll come to your house.
That right there. We get a room, anything else. Because like I said, I don't like nobody knowing where I live anyway. So I'll come to your house, either that or we get a room.
Like I said, I've dealt with some crazy.
I will get up and go. And I don't like to spend the night places. I don't like to spend the night places. So we can lay around for a little while. We cuddle up or whatever.
I don't like to cuddle.
I'm a
But
I'm a cuddler. Big little spoon me. Like I am a
No,
cuddler.
I'm not a cuddler. Afterwards, don't
Ooh,
touch me.
especially if I like you, especially if I fuck with you.
wait, time out. Time out.
You want to be a little spoon.
6'5" ass
Little
is
spoon
little
me. You know what I mean? Little
He gonna be in the
spoon
fetal
me. Gonna be my
position.
backpack. Yeah.
He gonna
I
be in the fetal
cannot.
Gonna be my backpack. Like, come on.
And see, you know what? I like to be the big spoon. Like, I don't mind that. The only issue is, you know, I'm 5'2 3/4, and the majority of people are taller than me, so it gets a little weird. But I don't mind being that.
It's funny
The
being
nigga.
the big spoon and y'all both naked.
See, that's trouble.
Titties on back. Mm-hmm.
That's trouble. Let me tell you something. That's trouble. That's how baby 2, 3, and 4 got here. Okay, that's trouble. At this big age. Wait, what?
It better be a truck. 'cause let me tell you,
Yo. Here's the thing, right?
it better be a truck.
As it was just stated,
I'm exiting that part of the conversation, but I just say I got a minivan. Okay.
So
Well, it's still possible then. Okay.
I got a minivan. Okay.
car
I need a
sex is
third
fun,
row.
but my knees is bad. Nah, I'm 6'4".
That's why you need a third row that the seat fold down. So you.
Yeah, I got a sedan right now. You think I'm having sex in that? Violent.
Listen, you put them front 2 seats all the way up. You put that middle seat all the way down, or you fold it into the.
Let me tell you, when I was younger,
It's
I
possible.
put it in the Honda Civic.
It's possible. Okay. It's
Now, we talking like roadhead. Know what I mean? It's easy.
Listen,
That's nothing.
I've done it, but I was terrified the entire time. So I felt like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Because I'm like,
You wasn't conscious.
I always hear that,
if
and my
this nigga
response
starts
to that
swerving
is,
and we get pulled over, that's going to be the oddest
you're not
thing
getting
to
pulled over,
explain.
and I'm not going to. First of all, we get pulled over. It's going to be easy. As all you got to do is lift your head up. What do you
That's
mean?
it. That's
Somebody
it.
gonna see me though. Somebody gonna be like,
Oh,
they're gonna
what
see
was
me
you
lifting my
doing?
head up.
What was you doing? I dropped something. You know what I mean?
You gotta live.
Or
a
he
little,
dropped
honey.
something and he
You on
didn't
the
want to stop.
highway.
Hey, come on, get it.
I was terrified, okay? Because I'm like, what if this nigga crashed? Like, I was terrified.
Look,
See, my goal is to make you want to pull over. My goal is that. Wait, hold up, real quick. Let me pull over for a second.
Oh
so we can finish it. So we can jump in the back and finish it.
Exactly. Or you pull your seat all the way back as far as it can go.
Now, I'm not saying I haven't done it in the car, but while he's driving, that
man, some shit. Listen, I got After Dark Pod coming soon. Cause yeah, some shit I be trying to try. I be out here experimenting. I don't know.
You're supposed to.
That's how you gotta keep it going. That's how you keep it going. You gotta spice things up.
That's how you keep it fun.
Look, we all 30 plus.
We grown.
We done did the like in the bed and know what I mean, on the couch. We did all that. Know what I mean?
On the back
missionaries and the doggy, like we didn't
even
did all
balconies
that.
getting played out, honestly. Even those getting played out.
My
you need something a little bit more spontaneous.
Lord have mercy. But I will say, if whatever you out here doing, just make sure that you are being careful, you being safe, and you are protecting yourself, because there are women, and I'm sure there are men too, who are out here like this one.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody. This is the craziest one. Before I even tell them my name. It's not happening. I don't think that it's my responsibility to tell someone that I'm HIV positive if they are treating me as if I'm not. Your health is your responsibility. Adopt the mindset of medical practitioners. Assume that everyone has something until they prove to you that they do not. Why are you kissing a stranger or trying to kiss a stranger that you just met? Why are you trying to have intercourse with someone raw that you just met? You don't know me from a hole in a wall. Why are you trying to put your thing inside of me without any kind of protection? Why do I have to be the one to say, hey, chill out, I'm HIV positive, instead of you asking, taking the time to know me, get to know me, let's go get tested together if you want to take the next step? Why do I have to be the one protecting you from yourself? No, baby, that is not my responsibility. And I just wanted to make that clear. Okay, love you, bye. I'm HIV.
Yo, it's wild how she had so many good points and also
So
was
many.
saying some bullshit at the same time. Because what do you mean it's up to me to keep me healthy from you?
Legally, it's your responsibility.
You
to
have
tell
it. But at the same time, she is right because
Treat
it is
everybody
up
like
to
they got
you.
something.
Yeah, because you never know what anybody got, you know. So she is right. You shouldn't be out here just trying to kiss on strangers and trying to fuck on
Wait,
anybody.
is the law you have to tell somebody before you're about to be sexual?
I'm not
gay?
too.
I am not sure about that.
Oh, so it might be a different. But
Oh,
still, like I feel as though you should still disclose something like that from jump. But
that would be the polite thing to do.
you know, yeah.
Why don't you want to say?
It
that?
was like I was up and
understand why
down
you
when she
wouldn't
was
want to
saying. I
say
was
it.
like, oh, that was like, oh shit, you right. That was like, oh, again. You know, it's like, oh.
Yeah, like I do agree with you should treat everybody like they have something, but I also think that a decent human being, if you are about to kiss somebody or you are about to smash, I do think a decent human being would say, hey, you know, I got something deadly.
Yeah, for real, because you can't get rid of that. That's what
People
makes sure
seeing that Magic Johnson's still alive and they just like, we cool.
People don't like to get tested either.
And I don't understand that because you are literally playing with your life. Like you are literally playing with your life.
You know, people's favorite line is now, I'm allergic to condoms.
Or the other one, I just got tested not that long ago.
There you go.
Well, let me see.
Let me you don't hear nothing back no more.
Let me see. If you just got tested not that long ago, let me see.
Ready.
Because I've been getting tested every 3 to 4 months for years. Ever since I learned that my ex was a cheater, I started getting tested every 3 to 4 months. I don't know that he ever slept with anybody else, but just in case. And now, because I have to take epilepsy medication, my doctor orders me to have my blood work done every month so she can make sure I'm taking my medication. Because she was like, I'm not signing this paperwork for you to get your driver's license back if you don't have the right amount of levels of medication in your system. So I promise you, I'm getting tested all the time. Let's see. Where to go? Do you have to disclose your status?
I got something pulled up. It says disclosure before sex or sharing drug needles. Under some state laws, you must share your HIV status to other people if there's a risk that you could pass the virus to them. This is through sex or sharing needles to inject drugs. In some states, health departments require your health care providers to report the names and addresses of your sex or needle sharing partners if they know this information. They must do this even if you don't offer it. 13 states have laws that require you to disclose that you're HIV positive to any other person before you have vaginal, anal, or oral sex.
Only 13.
Yeah, some states can charge you with a crime if you don't disclose your HIV positive status to sex partners, even if you use a condom. If your partner isn't infected with HIV due to your encounter, you take art therapy and control your HIV viral load. So even if you don't transfer it and you wear a condom, you can still get charged with the crime for it. These laws are designed to help prevent the spread of HIV. There are no longer any laws to make non-disclosure of HIV a crime in Arizona, Connecticut, Hawaii, Maine, New Mexico, and Washington, D.C., which means it's not a crime in there, which is wild.
And that's why race in Washington is so high.
Yeah.
And that's just why they race is so fucking high. That should be nationwide. That should be something nationwide.
In most states, you're only required to disclose your HIV status if you know it at the time you have sex. But in Indiana and North Carolina, you're required to contact previous sex partners to let them know you've tested positive. Oh. I thought that was in more states.
Well, shit, luckily I'm in North Carolina then.
Right.
According to the law, if your state requires you to reveal your status to a partner before you have sex or share needles, you must do so. This is true even if they don't ask you. Once you do so, that person isn't required to keep that information private. So if you tell somebody, you're required to tell them even if they don't ask you, and that person can tell people.
Damn.
Now, I don't know how I feel about that part. That person can tell people. I don't know how I feel about that one. But I do think you should be decent enough to say, hey, because if I find out that you have it, right? Because I know somebody that has it. If I find out that you have it, I may not even want to go any further in the talking. Like we might could be friends. We might could be Facebook.
Ain't no May. We not gonna have nothing else to talk about.
We could be Facebook friends.
Facebook friends is hilarious. I ain't sharing no blunt with
you. Never.
And I know somebody like in real life, and I also have worked with them, and they just like, listen, this is what she has. Make sure you protect yourself at all times. Make sure you double gloving. Make sure that you are going in with as much protective gear as you feel comfortable with. And we still have to treat them as if they don't. I still got to change her diaper. I still got to do all this stuff. But she doesn't have to tell me that. And I always thought that that was kind of interesting.
Let me tell you, I know a girl who was from Newark who used to go around having sex with people just because they wasn't asking her nothing. She started getting money from people girls who wanted her to have sex with their boyfriends just because.
Wait, what?
It's scary out
there.
So
she was infecting people on purpose?
Mm-hmm. Crazy. Hey, people.
I don't know if they were always getting infected, but she was definitely having sex with them unprotectedly just because.
Now that should be a crime.
It is.
You out here infecting people on purpose just cause, like, sis, what you doing?
Infecting people.
Like, that ain't cool.
But I think the way she was getting away with it was because she never really got tested. But the dude she was dealing with ended up dying from AIDS. So she automatically assumed, she was like, well, I got it. Forget it. Everybody getting it now. Yes. I don't know where she at now, but.
Ooh. Like I said, I feel like people see Magic Johnson still alive and kicking, and they just like, oh, well if he cool, I'll be cool.
They don't got his money either.
That part. That part. That man got enough money to last him a lifetime for whatever he got and whatever he did.
How many famous people you think HIV positive and just never said nothing? He's just open about his, but just imagine.
I'll put it to you like this. I'd be surprised if it don't come out that a lot of people at that Diddy part that was attending Diddy parties end up got something. It's like, okay, so all right. This is a little connection that somebody made a long time. Well, not a long time ago, when the whole R. Kelly situation was going on, when he went on Gayle and all that. Now, I mean, when it was funny to laugh at R. Kelly, now I mean, there was a situation where they was talking about how Remember how it came out that Usher had herpes?
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean,
No, does he really have it, or is that just what people were saying?
That's what people were saying, right? And then when everything was coming out, we find out R. Kelly has herpes. R. Kelly and Usher made a song called "Same Girl," like years ago. Like this is years ago. Know what I mean? So people were making that connection, right? So then you add on the fact that Usher was basically under Diddy's wing his entire like career, you know. So like connections start, like the web starts spreading, you know. But
That's crazy.
All of this is alleged. YouTube. All of this is alleged.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
You know, you gotta say that. We don't want
don't
nobody to sue the platform.
This is all hearsay. You know what I mean? I heard this through the grapevine. It's something I seen on the internet. You know what I mean? This is not my theories. It's just
a theory that's out there.
The webs connect. Like when you think about it, like all these people were like in with each other. You know what I mean? And niggas got shit. Like it's like niggas know R. Kelly got it. Like I'm not saying he got the package. Shout out to Trapped in the Closet, but it's known that he has herpes. Like he's admitted to having that. You know what I mean, so
he admitted that.
Yeah, it came out when the whole shit came out. Like,
I wonder if his wife got it.
But yeah,
world may never know.
It's a chain reaction. That's why it's important to get tested, y'all. Make sure you get tested. Get tested. If they don't know what my chart is, don't talk to them. Leave them alone. If they scared to show it, leave them alone.
And I do know that some people feel like that's my personal business, this, that, and the third. But if we are going
to be get in my personal business,
if we're going to be sharing bodily fluids, that's something that I need to know.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like using them. I need to know what's going on.
That's why I get checked up as much, because I'm not going.
Look, I don't like using them. So.
I don't have a need for it. You know what I'm saying?
We can go together.
Exactly.
You said you don't got to.
I'm with that. Let's go straight to the clinic.
Let's go
get
together. Then let's go get something to eat afterwards.
While we wait for the results.
That's the best date ever.
What?
Because afterwards, when everything come back negative, I get to bust some cheeks.
You don't know. 9 months later, you might be.
See, that's crazy.
Wiping cheeks.
That's crazy.
5 minutes of pleasure should cause you a lifetime.
18 years. 18 years.
First of all, it's not 5, it's 15 minutes.
15 minutes. I'm being spoiled if I get 15. Never mind.
That's, you know what? I ain't gonna say
Never
that.
mind. Yeah,
this ain't that chat.
This ain't the girl's chat. But let me ask you something, AK. If you were pre-marriage, if you were with somebody and she got pregnant, if there were ever a point where you had to question paternity, would you stay with that person?
Yo, okay, so here's my issue, right? I'm at the point in my life now where, like, if I wasn't married, like, I never got married. Well, say I never got married, but I'm still this age, the experience and the wisdom I have now. Female comes to me and tells me she's pregnant. The first thing I'm going to say is I want a DNA test when the baby's born. And her reaction is going to tell me everything I need to know. Because if you reacted, oh, why do you need a DNA? Oh, so you got something to hide. If you don't, and you know that's 100% my child, then your answer should be okay. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have an issue with it. I mean, because I feel like, go ahead.
Now, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, if we've been together and we've been rocking out for a while, like, I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, like, nigga, why would you ask me that? Like, not because I have anything to hide, but nigga, why would you ask me that? Like, do you think that I'm that type of girl? Like,
I don't think you're that type of girl, but I've had a situation where as a guy, women have I've had a female tell me that she was pregnant by me, and the baby ended up not being mine. I've had a situation where me and my baby mother got into a big ass argument, and she threw in my face, "Oh, the child ain't even yours." So now, I mean, you've been doing all this shit for X amount of years for no reason, yada yada. Turned out to be mine, but in the moment, it was just like, why would you do that? Why would you say that? Well, so to nip it in the bud, I would much rather, as soon as the baby came out, we can get the DNA test. We can take it from there. It's no offense to you as a person, as a bless you, as a person or a human being. It's just a precaution on my end. You know what I mean? Because on top of that, shit be happening in the hospitals where babies get mixed up. So if we get this DNA test and it comes out it's not my baby, maybe there's a chance it's not yours. You know what I mean? And maybe it's a chance that the baby got switched up. Maybe it's not a thing where you're cheating on me. Know what I mean? But again, if you're really, it would be the reaction. Know what I mean? Because you can respectfully say, no, I don't want to do a DNA test. There's a way to say it. But someone who's cheating and who there's a chance, oh shit, this might not be his. I don't want to go through that. They're gonna panic. Because it's why you want a DNA test? Huh? What do you know? I mean, who you been talking to? I mean, you caught me? Oh, I didn't catch you. You just told on yourself. Bless you. But yeah, I mean, it's reactions is everything. The way I'm big on reading like body language. So, like I said, there's a way to respectfully say, nah, I don't want to do a DNA test. We've been locked in for X amount of time. You know what I mean? I ain't been with nobody else. You ain't been with nobody else. When do I have time to be with anybody else? There's a respectful way to say it, as opposed to, what do you mean? DNA test? Nigga, no.
I think a DNA test should be done at every
as soon as you leave, before you leave the hospital.
Baby is born, a DNA test should be done. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if y'all been together for 45 years and not married. I don't care if y'all been together for a year. A DNA test needs to be done just to like nip everything in the bud. If you want to go to child support, that is already done. If you want to do this, that is already done. Like it should.
Before you leave the hospital.
I feel like if it comes out that is your child and you are there, your name should automatically go on a birth certificate because it is determined. Like all of that should be one process.
Yeah.
To alleviate a lot of other stuff.
Ain't nobody got to worry about.
It also cause a lot of problems because I feel like okay, so this is about to sound fucked up.
Oh God.
But do you know how many niggas have raised babies that aren't theirs and don't know it?
Oh, a lot.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I used to deal with somebody who told me in secrecy, like I will never say who he is, but he said, like, I feel as though my son isn't mine, and he has custody of his son. The mother is not involved or nothing. He's like, but I would never get a DNA test because I think those results will kill me. He said, I'd rather just like he's like, that's my son. I don't care. He's like, he don't look like me. He don't do nothing like me. I said, I mean, that's up to you. You know, however you feel, it's how you feel. I said, but is that going to eat you up inside? Is that going to? He is like, no, it'll make me treat him no differently. You know, so.
Oh, then you might as well not find out.
Yeah, I know somebody encountered the opposite situation where the chick got a kid and he thinks it's his, but she swears up and down it's another nigga's. So they've never got a DNA test. She just, always said that it was the other niggas. The other nigga took care of the kid. I mean, so should be happening. He was like, he don't want to get the test and find out either answer because the girl is, I think she's 11 now. And he's like, that's 11 years that, like, if he finds out that it's his daughter, it's 11 years he hasn't been in her life. But if he finds out it's not, it's still crushing because he's still like, he treats her like it's his daughter, you know. Like anytime she needs him, she can call him, things like that. But he was like, he just don't want to get the test. He just rather keep their relationship where it's at. I was like, I ain't mad at it. Because I feel like something like that could, like, to find out a child isn't yours is heartbreaking, but to find out like after like a substantial amount of time that you could have been in like this child's life and it's yours and you just haven't, and it wasn't your choice, yeah, that I feel like that would demolish me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like as before you even leave the hospital, have a DNA test done. Nobody has to worry about anything. We either know for sure it is or we know for sure it ain't, and we keep it moving from there.
Yep.
Nobody has to have hurt feelings or nothing like that. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and you could decide what to do from there. So, moving on.
I
Let's just
told my
go.
girlfriend dated her for 1 year to let me try a 3-man tingle for the new year. She said no. I told her we're doing it or I'll leave her. Do what you need to do. She won't find nobody as good as me. We both know this. I turn up the pressure and start packing my things. I had nowhere to go. I wanted her to think about her life without me. I had my female friend / side chick bring her truck to help move my things into storage. Girlfriend sees the other female and just sits there looking like she's about to cry. I carry the last box to the truck and girlfriend runs up to me to give me my toothbrush. Y'all take care. My side chick lives in a 2-bedroom apartment with roommates and I can't stay with her. I don't have a storage. I need to get back home with my main, but she changed the locks and is not responding. Legal aid said I had tenant rights until I moved myself out. Help me, y'all. She called your bluff. She knew you was bullshitting, and she stood on business. And it sounds like she mentally checked out. She been tired of your shit. And I don't know why would you want to do this kind of shit when you ain't got no leverage, sir. Your name ain't on the lease. You probably don't help her pay no bills. It was good riddance. And you do this in the dead of winter, sir? It's cold in a mug outside. Your shit finna be on the streets, freezing. I'm telling y'all homosexuals right now, this shit outside ain't no joke. Y'all better get y'all shit together. Keep the peace. Or you gonna be like old boy in the streets.
Nah, yo, cause why you like you can't bluff if you ain't got no hand to stand on, bro. You ain't got no hand to stand on. You out here bluffing. That's crazy. She called you bluff, nigga, and that nigga lost.
He's stupid. You know, he's stupid. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's what you get. It is what it is.
Look, I ain't mad at it. Standing on business all 2025. I'm standing.
Standing strong, baby.
Because see, here's my thing. I feel like if that's what you really wanted, it was a way to approach that. It was a way to maybe finesse that a little bit. And if she said no, nigga, it was no. And he said he had a side chick. Why didn't you just do it with the side chick? I don't understand. You played yourself, my guy. Like you had the side chick come and help you move your stuff out. Where did you take it?
And then you can't even go to her spot.
That shit on the streets now.
You can't even go to her spot. Like,
nope. You ain't had nowhere to go, no nothing.
He said he put it in storage. She said he put his stuff.
No, he said he didn't have a storage.
Oh snap! I heard that wrong. I thought
no. So he did say he was going to put it in storage, but as a bluff to her. And then at the end he was like, I ain't got no storage.
That's what he get.
But my thing is, if you know you didn't have a storage, like, nigga, what was you doing? Like, what are you doing? He played himself, and he got exactly what he deserved.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have went up until. See, I've been like, I'm moving down. She'll be like, okay. I'm like, for real? like no resistance, no nothing. That's crazy. I'm going to bed.
And this is the thing.
Go right in the room and get
Mad as
mad.
hell. I took my
Go
dumb
ahead, I'm
ass
about to
right
go
in the
lay
room.
down.
Fuck it, man.
But here's the thing, though. This is why I
You
say
would
all
give
the
her the
time.
business afterwards because you were like, hold up, I ain't going nowhere.
No, and even if he wanted to, he couldn't. Where was he going? But the thing of it is, this is why I say you should always be honest and open up front, because if the person you were with, if you know that's what you want with somebody, then say that. If the person that you are with is not with it, and you know that that's important to you, that's not the person for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't stand if you know that somebody that ain't what they with, you gonna keep trying to push it on them. That ain't the one for you, and that's okay. Go find the one that is. That's all. You will always get exactly what you settle for. Always, every time. But I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. I think you've seen that one already, AK. The little kid, the Thriller kid.
Oh,
That is my favorite video right now. Because that kid was so happy. You couldn't tell him nothing with his little Thriller jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch it again just because.
Rip it open. What's that, Mari? Will you what?
A few moments later.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. I have not watched that whole video as an adult. So do you realize how many times that kid had to watch that video to get that down?
You said you didn't watch that whole thing. Grow up.
I've never watched that whole video.
Your card has been revoked so long ago.
So
it's not even funny.
So I don't care.
Like
I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it on YouTube tonight.
Stuff. AK, that's some South Jersey stuff.
Maybe I'll watch it on YouTube tonight, but absolutely not. Okay, this is why. When I was little, my sisters used to scare me on purpose. They were super mean to me, and they used to scare me on purpose. They would put me in the room with them, and they would make me watch all kinds of movies that scared me. This was one of them. So you know when it first, that scene first come on, and then at the end where he turned around and the eyes. That terrified me at 5 years old, okay? And
Candyman terrified me at 5 years old too. At 36, almost 37, I be trying to get my 11-year-old in the bathroom so I can stay Candyman in the mirror. But she
that's
gotta run out the bathroom. Like, she will fight me.
Why would you do that to that baby?
Because it's fake.
That's mad.
That's the joy. Like, we are the new parents, okay? We are the new parents nowadays.
That is not the point. I don't watch anything that scares me. I'm not doing it. I don't like scary movies. None of that. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to watch it at all. I'm just not going to do it.
That's a music video.
I don't care. And you know what? Intellectually, I understand that. I
Let me tell you,
understand
the
that it's all
graphics back
makeup. I
then was
understand it,
today's
but
era
it's
was
triggering.
horrible.
It's triggering for me. So as much as I know that this is not real, it takes me back to 5-year-old Rashida when my sisters used to make me watch things.
Just watch Mickey Mouse afterwards. Watch something funny afterwards.
You know what else used to scare me? The Terminator. What was it? Terminator 2. You remember when he turned into that metal thing?
The liquid metal.
What? That
well, you definitely not going to see that Final Destination they got coming out then. You definitely not going to see that.
I can watch Final Destination. I can watch that. But if it's like horror and really, no, I'm not going to do it at all. But you know what, AK, we wrapping up soon. Is your daughter 14?
15.
Oh, okay, she's around the same age. Let's watch this one real quick.
Doing the same thing in my house. You have to get out my house. I'm sorry, I don't know where you're gonna go, but you can call your mama and ask her, can you come back
You already
down?
know she don't want me with her, so why would you even?
I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school, you ditch your school. You steady calling these little boys. I told you.
I don't even talk to nobody.
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not gonna keep doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Yes, you have to figure it out. You gotta figure it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mom. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Here. Call your mama right now. You gotta get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I found weed in your room.
As a father, how do you feel about that?
See, things like this is hard, right? Because you can only go off with like I can only go off what I seen. I would like some more context. I wish there was more context to it because it seems like the daughter got caught doing something and the dad had a list of shit that was piled up that, you know what I mean, he was just sick and tired of. I get it. You know what I mean? I just me and her just had a whole like, yeah, I get it. I don't think I would kick my daughter out. I don't think I would kick any of my kids out. I kind of want to say there's not a thing that they could do that would make me want to kick them out, but kids be testing shit. Like I said, me and Shorty, me and her just got into it not even 2 weeks ago. I mean, I took her fucking phone, you know what I mean? Come to find out she done snuck and had another one. Like, that's neither here nor fucking. Neither here nor fucking there, but yeah, like they always figure a way to do something, you know. So, like I said, I don't think I would have like. Again, this is where I need more context because I feel like she must have, like, he's at the end, he said he found weed. Like, okay, I could tell y'all a story. I can get candid with y'all real quick. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. You know what I mean? So for Thanksgiving break, I let my daughter go down to Virginia to see her cousin. You know, because get the fuck out the house. Like, go have some fun. Go do your thing. You know what I mean? So when she come back, my mother took her. My mother took her down there. She rented a truck. She come back. My mother's snapping on her. I don't know what the fuck happened. Your daughter throwing up in the car, throwing up in the rental. Yeah, whatever. So I'm thinking it's because she ate a bunch of junk food, yada, 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 whatever. So I went off on her because she got a whole, yeah. 2 weeks later, so she's in therapy. I've had her in therapy for a couple months now. Trying to help her. Y'all know the situation. Y'all know what happened. Y'all know how I got her and everything. So I'm just trying to help her get through everything. So take her to therapy one day. Get home from therapy. She do her chores. She about to go to sleep. She's like, "Oh, Daddy, I gotta talk to you." So I'm like, "All right, cool. What's up?" She's like, "Yeah, remember when I went down to Virginia and I came back and I was throwing up? It wasn't because I was eating a bunch of junk food. It was because I was high." And like my brain shut down. Like I literally did not know how to respond. I did not know how to respond. And so she explained to me and everything. Her cousin, they took some edibles. Apparently she was fucking. Apparently my daughter's a lightweight, which she's 15. You better be a fucking lightweight. Like I better not find out that you out here now me. But yeah, she confided in me that she did edibles. It was her first and only time doing it, and she was too high. And yeah, I still to this I don't I have not reacted. And she told me this back in December. I don't know how to react because y'all know me. I'll leave it at that. When this shuts down, I'm gonna roll up because I gotta do my own stream later. You know what I mean? And I'm about to smoke. So who am I to tell you? Yeah. But at the same time, you're 15 years old. You shouldn't be doing it. She said it was her only time. I didn't yell at her. I didn't snap. I didn't go off. I didn't know how to react because
that's like, what are you supposed to say? First of all, you already did it.
Yeah, it's done. It's over. It's not like I could be like, put it down. No, it's done already. It's already out your. Well, no, it's not out your system.
For
but
me,
you already did
the
it.
reason why I would have not went off, but I would have felt some type of ways because she did it with somebody else instead of coming to me first. So I'm a parent that I smoke. I'm like you. I smoke. My daughter's 11, but I still talk to her. I talked to her earlier. If you are ever curious about anything, please come to me. Please come to me. If you ever want to, if you are curious about weed, and in my hopes, if she ever do come to me, I'm gonna let her try it. And you know what? And I hope she had the same reaction your daughter have, because then maybe she won't want to try it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's I feel like our kids are going to try that stuff anyway. We have to be open. We have to let them know from early on. Early on, and especially we smoke weed. We smoke hella weed.
Yeah.
My daughter that came in the room 3 times and I had to put my shit out. No, stop coming in here, bro. But it's we can't freak out over our kids over stuff that they see us do on a constant basis. And your daughter's 15.
Facts. Yeah.
That's the age. If my daughter come to me, all right, here, try this thing. I ain't doing it with her. That's not what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna sit there and watch you, because afterwards, and when you come to them, so how you feel about that? Like how do you feel? I was growing up at 8, 9 years old taking shots of Henny. So exactly, my family was alcoholics. I have cousins on Thanksgiving at 12, 13 in the bathroom throwing up from liquor. I would rather my daughter come to me saying she high than drunk.
Facts. I feel it.
So it's our kids are going to do this stuff anyway. And if we blow up on them, that means they're not going to come to us and say stuff because they think we are going to react negatively anyway. So we have to have that open door with them and just be like, all right, well, how you feel about that now?
Facts. And that's part of the reason I didn't just go off, because it's just when my mother found out I when I got caught smoking, my mother snapped on me. And it was just you're being a hypocrite, lady, because you fucking smoke weed.
I say your mother blow it down.
But another reason I didn't really sweat it is because of the environment. I mean, she did it with her cousin. They were in the house. my cousin was there, my mother was there, so it's like if anything would have
She was
happened,
safe. Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, she would have been good. But
And I
yeah,
feel like
go ahead.
it's something to be said that she felt comfortable enough to say, "Hey, this is what I did."
Right.
Because
And
there's a
that's
lot of kids that
yeah,
would have never said nothing.
Right.
and that's why I had the conversation, like you just said, Charmaine. I had the conversation with her, like if you ever feel like you want, like, I'm here, like, you know, I'm
Why
not
you asked
advocating
her
for it.
afterwards? How you feel about that? Like, how
I
did you
did, and she was like,
feel?
she didn't like it. She was like, she was
That's the
paranoid.
response I'm looking for.
She was like, she was in the closet, like hiding and shit. Like I was
Well,
just
you
like,
probably don't
yeah.
have to worry about that for a while then,
And
because
that's
she
what I
don't
told
like
her.
it.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, she was like, she don't think it's fair. I was like, cool. Know what I mean, I was like, but if at any point you ever do feel like you want to try it again, I'm here. You know,
Yeah.
just talk to me about it, because I would much rather you get it from me, a controlled area, than it's way different
Be your
than when we
friend.
was growing up. Like,
Yeah. We could go right to the corner and be like, hey,
no, I
let me
mean,
get
and
some.
even as far as like the quality of it, like weed was way more natural back then. Like niggas was just
You don't
growing
know
shit
what you
in the
get.
ground. Now niggas is
Fentanyl
spraying
is
shit
very
and growing
high.
shit in labs, and they're like niggas are
There's too many people
genetically
that take one
enhancing
hit
weed
of
and shit.
something and never come back from it.
I know I have a cousin that did that, or my mom tells this story all the time. They were at a party and they used to smoke together, and this one time she smoked with somebody else, and later that night she was in the bathroom butt naked, like going out of her mind. And next thing you know, she took off running down the street butt ass naked, and she been out of her mind ever since. And this was in like the 70s. She been out of her mind ever since.
So I want to respond to this comment we got. Um, when I was 17, Anita, I got arrested for something I didn't do. I spent a little time in jail. When I came home, I was 18. When I came home from jail, my mother let me know that she knows like some of the things I was doing before I got locked up, because I used to smoke weed. I wasn't a drinker. I didn't really start drinking until I was like 19. But I was a smoker. And she was just like, I would rather you do whatever it is you're going to do in the comfort of the home, to where I can watch over you and your friends, as long as y'all not doing nothing super crazy or off the wall. But I would rather have an eye on y'all than anything happen out in the streets. Because like I said, I got locked up because I was in the wrong place, wrong time. I was walking down the street. Black kids fit the description of black kids, you know. So she just wanted to make sure that if we were doing game, because my mother was a smoker. She didn't demonize it, but she was just like, she would rather know I'm in the comfort of the home safe than out and about smoking, because at that time weed was illegal. That was 2010. 2011, weed was illegal. So you get caught with any amount, you going to jail. She didn't want to see me go back to jail. She was just like, she would rather I smoke in it. So I understand where your husband comes from, because I'm at that same point, because especially being a black man, like by the time my sons get to the age where I feel like they can or will experiment with weed, because I hope it's just weed. I would try my hardest to make sure it's nothing more. But I feel like I would, like, the world, we don't know where the world is going to be. And I would much rather be able to keep an eye on them than them be out and about and anything happen to them. Anything can happen. They just smoking a blunt. Now I'm burying my child because some cop thought that they was doing something different or something extra, you know. And that's the way my mother used to look at it. She was just like, I already lost my black son to the system once. I would rather it not happen again. So if you're going to smoke in the house.
But I think it's something to be said that now me personally, if one of my kids came to me and said, I want to smoke or I have smoked, that's a no for me. That's a no for me. Now, when you get my daughter be 18 on Monday, you 18, you want to do what you want to do. Don't bring it in this house because I don't smoke. I don't know if I could say I don't drink no more because I do it a little bit sometime, but for the most part, I don't indulge in any substances. So if I'm not doing it, you can't do it in here. And if I do drink, I don't do it in front of my children. They'll never, not ever see me indulging in anything. Because like you said, I grew up with addicts of all kind, not just alcoholics. And that's always made me not want to indulge. I know that my generation are addicts because the generation before us were, and they were because the generation before them were. And for me, it's like, I want my children to know that you don't have to do that. Now, if you get of age and that's what you want to do, go ahead. But as for right now, that's absolute no. Absolutely not at all.
You know, of course, that's the goal for all of us, right? That's the goal, that we hope our kids don't do stuff until of age. We hope our kids don't do this. But realistically, you know, a lot of stuff happens when they're with their friends. A lot of stuff happens in school. You know, even in the statistics, they show right now kids are losing their virginity between 11 and 13 in school. You know, so it's just, you have to have that talk and pray that your kid go down the right path. I'm glad Jazz is down the right path.
Also,
there are some kids who fall under peer pressure.
I'll say this.
And I ain't gonna say that she don't, but if she do, I bet not.
You just don't know about it, probably.
If she do and I don't know about it, that's for both of our. That's good for both of us. Because if I were to find out that she was indulging at 15, 16, even 17, we gotta throw hands because you're not allowed to do that. Now, when you turn 18 on Monday, sis, you got it.
I'll say this.
What can I tell her? What can I say at 18?
The biggest difference is exposure. Nowadays, kids are being exposed to a lot more adult things way earlier because of their access to the internet. We didn't have the access that these kids have now. Nowadays, parents is putting their kids as babies, putting an iPad in front of their face, and they learn from day one how to utilize this technology better than their parents because their parents were older learning the technology. And so they get access to a lot more things that we didn't have the access to. Granted, we had the internet, but we had the beginning stages of it to where like it wasn't as open and as free as it is now, to where like everything is in the palm of your hand, like literally.
They have a whole different internet than we had.
So it's harder to monitor, and people say all the time, as a parent, you should monitor what your kids watch and what you did. It's extremely hard to monitor them at every
These
point.
kids
and
know
every
how
time.
to delete histories, messages.
Yeah, it's to the point where
I
got restrictions on my daughter's phone. Like she can only use certain apps at certain times. She can only do certain things. There's ways around that. Like, you know, it is
TikTok tell you everything for kids.
Exactly.
That part.
Exactly.
That's what I was kind of hoping it would go away. You know, because my daughter, you know, but TikTok, all they gotta do is type that in TikTok. They show you step by step. If you want to get in here and it's blocked, go here, go there, go there. It's like,
you know what I just saw on TikTok?
You crazy stuff.
You know what I just saw on TikTok? If you print out vinyl letters and you put them over your license plate, like if your license plate is
it doesn't reflect.
If you put that vinyl letter on it and the cop try to scan it, they can't see certain letters, so it won't come back if your stuff ain't registered or anything like that. Yeah, I saw that today.
I'm legal though, so
you know what happens with that? The second they can't read your shit, you get pulled over. Yeah, because why can't I read your plate? The only thing that's really good for it is going through like tolls. Camera can't flash and it won't catch it.
We don't got those in North Carolina.
You know what?
Allegedly, YouTube, we don't condone any illegal activities. We paying to get into New York up here in Jersey. We are paying that $25 fine I mean, that $25 toll
Bruh,
to get
I
into
went
New York
to
from New Jersey.
York.
I heard that toll was going up higher.
No,
It
I
just went
went
up to
to New
25.
York.
It was 20.
I went to
like,
New York. It was 19 and some change.
yeah.
I crossed the bridge into Staten Island.
Into what?
And, you know, into Staten Island.
Into where?
You know what I'm saying?
Into what?
Into where?
Shut up.
Say it one more time.
No, but I crossed the bridge.
Into Staten Island?
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I crossed the bridge, and you know they don't have toll booths. And when I crossed the bridge, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. It's gonna be like $5-6. I got that little thing in the mail. It said $19 and some change. I said, excuse me? You know how much it costs to go across the bridge in Philly? $6. You know how much it costs to go across the bridge in Delaware? $5. And that just went up. I said 19 and some change. What the fuck's wrong with them?
Yeah, fuck all that.
I was mad when I drove up there and I got that stuff back. What? I said, oh, they're in back? They hit me double whammy?
That's
that
rude.
was in New York?
That's rude. It's completely rude. All right, but you know what? We are approaching an hour and 45 minutes. Now, I saw this and I wanted to try this with y'all. These are Black phrases. Tell me what you think these letters stand for, right? Okay. The kids are outside playing. Once they come inside, Black parents say YSLO. What does that stand for? You've been playing outside all day. You come in the house.
You smell like outside. You smell like outside.
Right.
I still say that to this day to my dog and daughter.
You said to your dog and your daughter?
So when my daughter take them outside, they come in. I was like, y'all smell like outside? Ew. Mm-hmm. I sure do.
Now, okay, so you understand the gist. Now, this is one. I saw this and it took me like 45 minutes to figure this out. You're looking for something that belongs to you. You know where you put it, and now you can't.
I know
find
my shit didn't just get up and walk away.
When I tell you, it took me like 45 minutes to figure that out.
I said that too.
Oh my God!
I'm like, it's just me and you in here. I know my shit didn't just get up and walk away.
Right. Oh my God! I was like, what that mean? That's a lot of letters. I don't understand.
I got that quick. That was quick.
Because you done said that. You done said that too many times. You know.
Too many times.
You know. What was the other one I had? I didn't write it down. I'm not even gonna say it because I didn't write it down. I ain't put it in here, and I don't want to mess it up, so I ain't even gonna say it. But I am gonna do that again. I'm gonna have a whole list of them. Yeah, look, he got it too. I'm gonna have a whole list of them, and the next time we come back, we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna do it. And the next time when we play that game, we're gonna do a Cash App giveaway for the people in the comments. Could have been me by myself. Still
Exactly. I say that shit to her.
Because sometimes, I'm 38 now. Sometimes I put stuff somewhere and can't find it. I'll be like this. Where the fuck is my phone? Where is it? I know I just had it.
Yep.
When I tell you because when you got an Apple Watch, you can ping your phone. I had the phone in my hand doing this, trying to ping it so I can find it. I said, you know what? That means I need a vacation. It's time to get away from these kids, get a little weekend getaway, and enjoy myself somewhere because I'm just out here bugging. I'm out here bugging. So before we close out, AK, do you have anything you would like to share with us? You can tell us about your streaming. Stream that you're about to do.
No, hold on. Fuck all that.
Okay, fuck all that then. All right. Fuck it all.
Oh God.
You know what Sunday is? You know what Sunday is?
Absolutely.
I pray y'all win.
You know what Sunday is?
Absolutely.
You know, that's what I'm here to say. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Jalen gonna get his big one. Saquon gonna get his first.
Let me tell you something. After I saw Saquon jump backwards over an entire human being, I said, "Oh, that man's
that
special.
man is not that man is not human."
He literally jumped backwards over
Super
somebody.
Bowl party at Big Sleeps.
I'm in there.
Pull up.
And let me tell y'all something. Sleep throws a hell of a party.
Yo.
If y'all missed Friendsgiving, y'all really missed out. Sleep know how to throw a party.
Nah, I mean, let's give Sleep his flowers. Nah, I mean, Sleep
Absolutely.
is the event, man. He always gonna make sure we lit. He always gonna make sure we got something dope going on. He always offering up his spot for some place lit.
Always.
I mean, it's always the lituation when it comes down to pulling up a Sleep spot. He always got something good going on. You always got somebody cooking some good food too. I mean,
oh my God,
it's always
his sister
going
made
down.
these. I've never had lemon pepper wings. His sister made these lemon pepper wings, and don't look at me like that. And I never had catfish before. She made this catfish. I was like, what? I need her phone number. We gotta talk about some things. Because that catfish and them wings, they were special. She cooked her ass off. Okay.
Big facts. But we in there Sunday, Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
I mean, my boys going. We gonna get our second ring. Like I said, Saquon having a hell of a season. That boy something special. Shout out to the Giants. You don't know what you got until it's gone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nah, I mean,
we
for the
appreciate
MVP
y'all.
caliber player, y'all ain't knew what y'all had. Y'all wanted to keep a quarterback who y'all didn't even keep for the whole season. I mean, meanwhile, Saquon is having the most historic season ever. Nah, I mean, we about to get that chip. Nah, I mean, we're gonna shut down the 3P. Patrick Mahomes can't get no more. Fuck him. It's Black History Month. Nah, I'm saying the black team gonna win. Nah, I mean,
it's always Black History Month.
Black History Month. Patrick Mahomes only have black. He a mulatto. His mom white. He don't count. Know what I'm saying? We going with Jalen, Smooth Part Hurts. Know what I mean? Saquon, Superman Barkley. Know what I mean? AJ Brown. Know what I mean?
Hold up.
We not worried about that. His birth. He's black.
You doing Black History Month?
Hold on.
He black. That's all that matters.
Time out. The opinions expressed are not those of the Nothing Left to Do But Win platform. They are our individual opinions.
Absolutely.
Okay.
These are our
individual opinions.
I still hope they win.
Are we going to?
No, they're going to. And I'm going to the parade afterwards.
I'm gonna be in New Orleans. Holla at me. My job think this a game. Yo, let me tell you. Let me rant real quick. Let me tell y'all how I told my manager when we won the championship game, I'm not coming in on the ninth. He like, all right, whatever. So today, like, nah, I mean, they took me off the schedule for this Saturday. I'm like, cool, because I'm not coming in Sunday either. He was like, wait
no,
Sunday,
you didn't ask for
cool.
the time off. You just told them you weren't coming.
I let them niggas know I wasn't coming in. So he like, all right, cool. So then somebody was like, oh yeah, because it's the Super Bowl. Shout out to my hating ass coworker. Nigga gonna say something. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking because it's the Super Bowl. You an Eagles fan? So now my manager like, oh, you gotta take it up with HR and the store manager to see if you can get that. Fuck out of here. I already told y'all I ain't coming in. I told them I ain't coming in. What y'all gonna do? Fire me? I'm in the union. Go hit my rep up and let them know that I told you 2 weeks ago that I wasn't coming in on that day. Holla at your boy. Nah, I mean, we out. Super Bowl, Eagles, fly, Eagles, fly. I just had
all right.
I'm sorry. That shit pissed me off.
I'm glad you got that off your chest. I am.
I'm like, nigga, you know I'm not coming in. You know I ain't coming. I told you ahead of time. The schedule ain't even out for Sunday, so you got
don't even
more
put
than
me on it when you make it.
Exactly.
Those are the perks of working 11 to 7. You ain't gotta worry about that.
I'm lucky.
I'm watching the game and I'm going to work afterwards. I ain't gotta miss no days. Third shift all the time.
They'll be
Charmaine,
out without me.
they will. As long as you're coming back. Because, see, the job ain't going to be the same without you.
Exactly.
Charmaine, would you like to leave us with some parting words?
Not really. Just know, Black men, you are loved. Still, I still love. It's Black History Month. My Black men, I love y'all.
We love you too, Black Queens.
So, with that being said, we're going to leave with this video. First of all, before I even play that, we want to shout out to our bro, Chaotic Flame. We love you. We miss you. We appreciate you for this entire platform. We get to come and have impactful conversations and be a little ratchet at the same time. So we definitely appreciate you and we love you. And with that being said, let's leave off with this one.
King, I just wanted to let you know you're way too handsome not to be smiling here, and I love you. How are you, King? I just wanted to let you know that you are way too handsome not to be smiling here. You are way too handsome not to be smiling here. No problem, King. Just wanted to let you know you are way too handsome not to be smiling here. What? You! I love your smile too, young King. Always keep it on you. Don't let nobody never take it from you.
Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
You're
No
the best.
problem. I appreciate that.
I don't know who you are, but I love you.
Hey, how you doing, King? I just wanted to let you know you are way too handsome not to be smiling here. No problem. How you doing? I just wanted to let you know you are way too handsome not to be smiling here. I love you. How you doing, baby? I just wanted to let you know you are way too handsome not to be smiling here. And it's a beautiful smile at that. I love it. King, how are you? I just wanted to let you know you are way too handsome not to be smiling here. No problem. And take care of yourself. Keep that smile on your face to let the world know you're strong.
And with that being said, we are out of here. We will see y'all the next time. Good night.